show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're going to look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. My dear friends, the sun has come out. Trevorrow.
Hello. Started this gangsta show. Mr. Mother, thanks I get. Hello. I started this gangsta show.
Alright, yeah, shake it, move it all around. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. You're listening to Ethan Van Sciver, 25-year veteran of the comic book industry. I am the creator of Cyberfrog. You can pick up a copy of my upcoming book, Cyberfrog Blood Honey, in the description below. I wish that you would. I'm the illustrator of Dr. Jordan B. Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, and I'm a great big Star Wars fan. Look at this, was a sad day. September 5th, 2017. I'm still saying 19. That's how old I am. 1964. No, 2017. Colin Trevorrow out as Star Wars Episode 9 director. Who would fire this handsome young man? Who would take him off of a Star Wars movie? Well, Lucasfilm would. That's who. Specifically Kathleen Kennedy, who seems to enjoy hiring and firing directors. Colin Trevorrow is out as director of Star Wars Episode 9. Disney issued a short statement on Tuesday, "You're fired," about the departure without naming a successor. Well, we know who that successor is. That turned out to be J.J. Abrams. Lucasfilm and Colin Trevorrow have mutually chosen to part ways on Star Wars Episode 9, the statement said. "Colin has been a wonderful collaborator throughout the development process, but we have come to the conclusion that our visions for the project differ. We wish Colin the best, and we will be sharing more information about the film soon." Sources indicated to Variety that the split stemmed from differences on the script between Trevorrow and studio executives. In other words, those fools wouldn't listen to this guy right here, and perhaps they should. The film was expected to hit theaters on May 24th, 2019, with production set to start in early 2018. Disney brought on Wonder screenwriter Jack Thorne a month ago to do a polish blah, 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 blah. The point is, they got rid of Trevorrow, and I wish that they hadn't. I'm so happy with this gentleman right now. I'm so happy with him. Hollywood is poisoned right now with SJW sensibilities. They're poisoned with directors who are making filth, who hate the fans. We're seeing that in Lucasfilm now. We're seeing this kind of poisonous attitude where they're starting to call the fans, who are the customers, toxic. They're calling us toxic. This is, of course, untenable. The fans cannot be toxic. The fans can be anything they want to be. They are your customers. Whatever the fans are, you must rise to meet their expectations. For some reason, some people in the creative arts, quote-unquote, have forgotten this. But Colin Trevorrow hasn't. Look at this wonderful tweet right here. He warms my heart. Drive-in theater. He took a picture of a drive-in theater. Oh, we got to bring back the drive-ins. We really do. What's today? Today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. Yeah, we gotta bring back the drive-in theaters. Maybe I'll go Friday. There's a drive-in theater not too far from me. I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm gonna go see Jurassic World at a drive-in theater because of this. Colin Trevorrow, to everyone who bought a ticket for our dinosaur movie, thanks for letting us entertain you. That is an attitude of humility. That is an attitude of grace. That is an attitude of just in this day and age. It seems antiquated. It seems anachronistic. I don't even know. I haven't seen anything like this. I haven't seen anyone behave like this in so long, and it nearly brings me to tears. His movie didn't do too well critically. I'm sure it did well financially. I'm sure Jurassic Park or Jurassic World is doing very, very well. I haven't checked the numbers. I'm in the Star Wars business right now, but you know what? I'm buying a ticket. I'm taking my family to see this movie. This is the proper attitude. This is absolutely the proper attitude right here. This is how creative people should address you or us, the fans. I am trying to apply this myself, this principle of humility, when I'm selling Cyberfrog Blood Honey. I try to talk to fans like they are customers. I try to treat them with respect, and I try to listen to their concerns, and I thank them for their support. on the other hand, you've got SJWs who have infiltrated Hollywood, who have infiltrated comics, who have infiltrated video games, who are going to infiltrate Pokemon. I warn you, they're coming for your Pokemon next. And their attitude is, you don't like it? You don't like my biased, poisonous dribble? You don't like me using this beloved hobby of yours as a platform from which to spout my far leftist nonsense into your ear hole? Then don't buy it. You don't like it? Don't buy it. That is the attitude that is pervasive with social justice warriors, and it's gotta come to a stop. It basically drives business into the side of a mountain. I mean, it destroys everything. That attitude is toxic and poisonous. And while they talk about toxic fans, toxic this and toxic that, the toxicity is coming from within. As Diversity in Comics said yesterday, the mold is within the house, not without. There's a lot of crazy going on, and these people don't realize it. This is the proper attitude. And then the great Colin Trevorrow goes on to take on and explain the garbage tier media, the garbage tier entertainment media, the garbage tier Star Wars media, as it were. He says, I wouldn't take Screen Rant too seriously. I wouldn't either. I don't, Colin. The website is designed to monetize the passion of fandom. Their writers generate negative clickbait because they're paid to do it. I wouldn't blame the freelancers who make the content. They're just doing their job. All right, so, how do you like that? Fake controversy and toxicity in fandom makes their parent corporation money, so of course they'll stoke the fire. They're profiting off of your passion. That's that's an adult attitude about what's going on. Now look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this big hug. I love our fans. I rely on their deep understanding of the franchise, meaning Jurassic Park. And I listen to them when we push boundaries and make bold choices. He listens. He listens to the fans. Why? Why does he listen to the fans? Why? Isn't he smarter than the fans? Well, in many cases, almost certainly. But he is trying to create entertainment to their taste. It's not unlike a guy who's making a hamburger. He's trying to make an appealing, delicious hamburger that people will want to buy one of and then come back for another one of and then tell their friends. That is the proper way to sell something to your customers. They may not agree with every choice. How could they? How could they be 100% right with Colin? Colin is 100% right. How could they be 100% right with him? Mr. Trevorrow, continue. But they support us because they want kids around the world to have dinosaur movies too. You could change this to Star Wars. Change that to Star Wars. When Jurassic fans hold our feet to the fire, it's not out of hatred. It's because they don't want us to forget the wonder and respect for the Star Wars, the natural world that the first movie had. And they're right to do it. We are right to hold directors, creative people, accountable. Accountable. Why? Because these precious franchises, these precious ideas, these wonderful worlds with which they have the honor to contribute, to shape, to add to build on the legacy of, are precious. They belong to us. They belong to the next generation. They don't belong to Roundhead Ryan. Colin Trevorrow. They don't belong. Jurassic Park doesn't belong to Colin Trevorrow. He's merely got the privilege of getting to add to it, to add to a chapter, to build on its legacy, and he recognizes that as a sacred duty and a privilege. He goes on. Please go on. Please do go on, sir. It's easy to point fingers at the fandom. It's finger of scorn. It is. It is easy. That's the easy answer. Lucasfilm, that is the easy thing to do. That, blame outward, flail around, windmill your arms with your eyes closed, like a bullied kid on the playground, and just walk forward and see who you can punch. Ooh, you're gonna hit a fan. You're gonna punch one of your fans eventually. It's easy to do that, but the anger and aggression online is being enabled and encouraged by certain fan sites who don't give a about the fans. That doesn't include Kevin Berwick. I do believe Kevin Berwick over at MovieWeb does care about the fans. Also, B. Alan Orange might care too, but everyone else doesn't. They don't care. These garbage tier, far left wing fan sites, quote unquote, like Making Star Wars, they don't care about the fans. They don't care. Colin Trevorrow is telling you that right here. They don't care about the fans. They feed the fire because the flames are their business model. Now, Colin Trevorrow is the only adult in the room with me at this point. And Geeks and Gamers. And Jeff at World Class. All we want to do is straighten things out. All we want to do is make Lucasfilm accountable for this great franchise that they have inherited. They purchased it. It belongs to them now. That's fine. Understand how important it is to us that they get this right. Understand how important these characters are to us. They're not here to subvert our expectations of a good movie. We demand a good movie. Colin Trevorrow understands. Go out and buy a ticket for Jurassic Park. It's almost like I don't care if you like it or not. Support this man. Support this attitude in Hollywood. Support it. He deserves it. I'm absolutely thrilled. And I had a good feeling about Colin Trevorrow. When I heard that he was fired from episode 9, I had a good feeling about him. I have the feeling that people who get fired from Lucasfilm right now are people who recognize where the mold and fungus actually is. And when they say, hey, maybe we need to clear this place out, maybe we need to do a thorough cleaning, maybe we need to be aware of how dangerous this mold, this fungus is, these spores floating around the air that are making people crazy and mean. They fired him. And the Jurassic franchise is all the better for it. I was talking to Andrea this morning, my wife, and we were just like, boy, we are really blessed. We are so lucky right now. Everything's going our way. And it's all because of you guys. It's all because of the fans. It's all because of my subscribers. It's all because of the people who are supporting Cyberfrog Blood Honey, the people who are buying t-shirts and posters, and all the things that you do. We're trying to create products. We're trying to create things that interest you, entertainment that you can count on, that you enjoy. And you guys are responding in kind. You're sharing these videos, you're giving them the little thumbs up. You are subscribing and clicking the bell for notifications. You're attending the live streams. You're being supportive everywhere. And we are humbled and grateful for that and have to tell you every single day what it means. It means an awful lot. Thank you for your continued support, and we'll be here for you all the way. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the laughing man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up. Hello potential Indiegogo backers, hello friends, my name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book creator who worked for 20 years for Marvel and DC Comics on books like Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, and X-Men, but before that, I had a comic book called Cyberfrog. Now Cyberfrog lasted from 1993 to 1998, and then it stopped when I went to go work for DC Comics. Now I want to tell the story of where Cyberfrog has been for the last 20 years. I want to write, pencil, ink a book called Cyberfrog Blood Honey that tells the story of gigantic alien hornets that come to Earth and conquer it, sending Cyberfrog into deep hibernation, where he emerges now in the year 2018 into a completely alternate reality, a new world where these hornets have taken over, devastated humanity, using human skin to make gigantic wasp hives, and harvesting human blood to make honey to feed their young. Very few humans still exist, but it's up to Cyberfrog to save what's left of humanity and turn back the damage that's been done by these wasps with his brother Salamandroid and his friend Heather Swain. I want you to help me do this. We're going to get colors by Kyle Ritter. He's a fantastic colorist, and he's going to make this book sing. I'd like this to be a 48-page one-shot prestige format, part 1 of 4. So I'm asking you to help me launch the very first Cyberfrog Blood Honey epic graphic novel. Are you in? Will you help me? I hope so. Let's get this frog jumping again.